The Samsung S20 Ultra, a phone that came out of nowhere. No one really saw it coming. And of course, the typical comparison that has to be done, the iPhone 11 Pro Max.
The battle of the big boys. On one hand, we have Apple's frontrunner, the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and now there is Samsung's massive Galaxy S20 Ultra. Both are big phones with equally big price tags. And so we are stacking up these phones to tell you which is the better of the two to get your hands on. Well, we said it, both the iPhone 11 Pro Max and the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra are not cheap phones. The iPhone 11 Pro Max starts at 1,09,900 rupees, while the S20 Ultra comes slightly less than that at 97,900 rupees. The S20 Ultra is part of Samsung's latest S20 series that was launched this year. It brings a chic and narrow look in terms of design. It towers over the iPhone 11 Pro Max. The S20 Ultra has a 6.9-inch AMOLED display, while the iPhone 11 Pro Max has a slightly smaller 6.5-inch OLED display. Samsung is known for their great displays and this phone is no exception. The screen has a 120 Hz refresh rate and it has a higher resolution. Not surprisingly, it wins the point here. In terms of performance, the S20 Ultra is powered by the EXYNOS 990 chipset with a 12GB RAM. The iPhone 11 Pro Max is powered by Apple's mighty A13 BIONIC chipset. It does prove to be faster than the EXYNOS 990 and wins here. Both phones have similar battery lives. The S20 Ultra has a 5000 mAh battery, but it does take a hit when the phone is switched to the 120 Hz refresh rate mode. But the S20 Ultra does charge much faster than the iPhone 11 Pro Max because of the fast charger that ships with this phone. And now for the optics. Both phones are flagship from the tech giants and have a stiff competition with their cameras too. The iPhone 11 Pro Max has three 12-megapixel lenses on the rear, while the S20 Ultra has a quad camera setup with a massive 108-megapixel main lens, 48-megapixel telephoto, 12-megapixel ultra-wide and a time-of-flight sensor. The images clicked on the S20 Ultra are slightly sharper and extract more details in images when compared to the iPhone 11 Pro Max. The main difference is seen with the color temperatures in images, but the S20 Ultra really zooms ahead with, well, its zoom abilities. This phone can go up to 100x zoom, but it's really the 10x lossless zoom that stands out. Also, the S20 Ultra lets you shoot videos in 8K, something that the iPhone misses out on. In terms of the selfie shooter, the S20 Ultra goes with a 40-megapixel lens, while the iPhone 11 Pro Max goes with a modest 12-megapixel camera. With the selfies on the two phones, the Samsung S20 Ultra seems to smooth out the image a bit, while the iPhone keeps things more real. But Samsung takes the point here when it comes to low-light shots. Both phones come with their latest versions of respective operating systems out of the box. The S20 Ultra runs on Android 10 with Samsung's One UI on top, while the iPhone 11 Pro Max runs on the latest iOS 13. This is like comparing apples and oranges, but iOS 13 did recently get more meaningful updates. And now for the verdict. Both the iPhone 11 Pro Max and the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra pack in a punch. They are massive to hold and use. The iPhone 11 Pro Max offers a seamless experience, but it's the Samsung S20 Ultra that really takes the cake here with a stellar camera and an impressive display. We will do a complete camera comparison between the two phones very soon.